gamers all around the flattest of them universes. We are back with another Age of Empires 4 update 91109. Fall is in the air, and our upcoming major update to AOE4 Anniversary Edition November 14th is stuffed with them goodies, brother. We're cooking up a new ranked season, including a map pool rotation with a side of brand new maps. And don't forget to grab a slice of potatoes with our Fireside Festivities seasonal event. 3 new maps! Boom! Announced right there. Boys, Gorge is in Gorge is, they have made it. And I love Gorge. We had Gorge map in one of the tournaments. I think like only one, and it's a great map. It's a Pure Land map. It's a great map. It's a very standard map. I love it. Canal, which you have seen in the tournaments quite a bit. And then Rocky River. Now, Rocky River, there is Dry River, and then there is the, what's the other one called? Rocky Canyon, okay? Rocky River is a mix of those two. So another great map coming to AOE4. Now, Canal, I think it's a fun map, but I don't think masses will necessarily enjoy it because it is a hybrid map and it's very aggro and water, yada yada. But these two maps, I think you guys are going to love. Expansion exclusive maps join the ranked map pool for a limited time. Empire Wars comes to quick match. I don't want to be a hater, but I don't care. I tried my best to get the devs to get Nomad queue. I really wanted the Nomad free-for-all queue, but for some reason we got Empire Wars queue. I know some of you enjoy Empire Wars. Now this is my advice to you. Play it when it comes out immediately, because after 5 days nobody's gonna play it. That's my prediction. I might be wrong. That's my prediction. But there we go. If you like Empire Wars, thumbs up. Walls are easier and simpler to build. Okay, this thing right here, I don't know if they go into details. Remember that I told you guys there's one thing that I can't wait for to happen? You guys remember that? That's the thing. That's the thing. And brother, trust me, it is very, very exciting. Walls are easier and simpler to build. Now, we'll see if they give exact details on what that is. Several updates to AI, plus balance changes and yada yada. The changes listed in major update will be released. So these changes are going to be released on the 14th. Now, I'm going to show you Gorge in a second. Gorge and these nuts. This is the Fireside Festivities. We're obviously going to do this for experience. We get some cool stuff. Very nice. Now, let me show you Gorge. Thank you, by the way. It didn't spawn properly because it's Nomad, but basically one player spawns here, the other player spawns here, and both players will have the back wood line. Oh, you guys can see it, right? Both players will have one big back wood line, but that's it. So once you're done with this back wood line, there's a small wood line, but you're gonna need to go out on the map. And again, it's not 100% spawned correctly because it is Nomad, but if you watch Red Bull, you've seen this map. The sacred sites are kind of like, one is closer to your side, one is in the middle, one is on the top-ish side. Relics are well spread out, and the distance between you and an opponent is actually very short. But there is not a lot of wood on this map. Like, you will run out of wood very quickly. Also, the trades are not here because this is like Red Bull map. But the trade posts on this map in the new season are going to be here. So one here and one on the bottom. So the trade, there's no back trade. So yeah, it's a very, very small map, very aggressive map. Like this side doesn't spawn well. There's supposed to be another woodline here. And all your resources are kind of on the side. So technically you can wall off the whole map, but there's not many resources on the map. So it's pretty cool. Gasper, thank you for hosting. Appreciate it. All right, let's continue. Season 5 is coming to a close. Season yada yada. Season 5 will end on November 13th. For the first time, rewards will be delivered based on the highest rank achieved throughout the season. So guys, you do not get rank at the end of the season based on your current rank, but on your highest rank throughout the season, okay? Season 6 begins on November 15th at 10 a.m. PT, which is 7 p.m. CET. Charge into the fray to earn your rewards and climb the ladder to victory. Season 6 runs until March 13th. Ooh, let's look at these. Okay. So we got, these are solos. So we got unranked, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and conquer. And you can see the new rewards. Those actually look cool. I like the silver one. Silver one and platinum one look so good, actually. Bro, what the fuck is this grandpa sitting in a chair? Bro, I want this one for conquer. Huh? And then we get a... Is this a mangonel? What is this in the back? Are these supposed to be like units? So if you get gold or higher, you get a little mangonel as well. Okay, I like that. And then on the bottom, again, bro, I want to be platinum. Silver and platinum got the coolest ones. Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. A new ranked season means a fresh change of map pool, and we have some special treats in store. First, this update includes 3 new maps which are immediately debuting on the roster. Canal, Gorge, and Rocky River. Hell yeah, brother. I guarantee you we're going to see Gorge and Rocky River in tournaments. Canal, I mean, potentially we've seen Canal many times already, but it might just be rotated out of tournament map pool because it's been in tournaments for so long. We have 4 new maps remaining joining the pool from the Sultan's expansion. While these maps will normally be exclusive to owners of expansion, all players will be able to preview these maps for a limited time through playing in ranked matches. Wait, what does that mean? So all players are going to be able to play on the new maps in ranked, but once they're out of ranked, they can't play them? Here we go. Big changes now. Get ready. Number of downvotes for maps in quick match has increased from 7 to 15? Wait, how many maps are in the map pool? Wait, isn't it 15? I mean, that's pretty cool. Like, for casuals, yeah, if you don't like playing on maps, just veto them all. Like, even if you leave just 3, like, fuck it. This is for quick match, not ranked. Empire Wars now selectable as game mode for quick match. Amazing. Season 1 ranked map pool. Dry Arabia, Canal, Cliffside. Cliffside, I mentioned this before, is very similar to Lipany with more organized cliff spawns where it doesn't block the whole map. Golden Heights, Golden Pit, Gorge, Hidden Valley, Himeyama. Himeyama is a cool map. And Rocky River, which is also a good map. Guys, I don't want to, like... In my opinion, a lot of these maps are very good. Like, not just like, oh, that's a cool map. Like, a lot of these maps are very good. Maps like Himeyama, Rocky River, and Gorge, and obviously Arabia, have the potential to be in the map pool, hopefully, in tournaments for a long time. They're very good maps. Team ranked: Dry Arabia, Cliffside, Golden Heights, Golden Pit, Gorge, Hidden Valley, Hideout, Himeyama, and Volcanic Island kekw. Empire Wars in quick match. By popular demand. By popular demand, the Empire Wars game mode is now available as an option. I know what a popular demand is. Can you guys type out what the popular demand is in the chat? Chat, please let devs know what do you want. What do you want for a quick match in the game? That I've already asked devs 5 times, but tell them please what do you want for a quick match queue. Nomad, 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 Nomad. Okay, there we go. Again, if you enjoy Empire Wars, thumbs up. But I know that Empire Wars in AOE2 is, from what I know, dead. And they even got ranked for it. But, cool. I mean, the more stuff, the merrier, you know? Canal, Gorge, Rocky River. There it is. There are the maps. I talked about them a little bit already. Mega Walls update. Okay. This is the one. I think this is the one. Okay. Ready? Mega Wall update. Walls are now simpler and easier to place and utilize by players. From improvements such as better villager building logic and construction UI to completely new features such as Linking to allied walls and functional overhaul to gates. You can link your walls finally to your allies. Finally. How you laid out your base and defend your civilization will be forever changed. Read more about these updates in the balanced bug fixes section below. Okay, there's more to it. This is not it. There's another part to it. That you guys are... Town bell. Ding, ding. Now available at the town center, ring the town bell to call all nearby villagers back to safety with the press of a single button. The town bell is fully compatible with Seek Shelter, and both methods of garrisoning villagers share the same return to work hotkeys. So, what this means is, if you're getting raided, and you have villagers on gold, villagers on wood, villagers on food, you don't have to select them and press garrison. You can just select your TC and ring the bell, and all the workers from every side are going to come to the town center, and you can return them back to work by just pressing like D or C, those hotkeys that you're using now to get them back to work. Next one, landmark and wonder resizing. We have increased the visual size of several landmarks and wonders to be more visually appealing. This is purely a visual change, and impacted buildings still take up the same amount of build space. Thumbs up. AI updates. Okay, I'm not going to read through these, but I'm assuming a bunch of AI fixes. You can read them right here. You can pause the video if you're watching on YouTube. You can read all of them. Amazing. AI offensive behavior updates. Amazing. The AI will no longer use trebuchets to hunt boars. Okay, I'm glad. AI now scouts the map more efficiently. AI defensive. So a lot of AI updates. If you're AI gamer, there's a lot of AI updates. Okay, Art of War. Praise the Golem in first. No! 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 I did that shit with golems, and now they're making it easier for people? Come on, dude. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. General map changes. Players starting Resource General in a more consistent distance from the landmark town center across all ranked maps. The new distribution aimed to eliminate instances where one player gets their gold safe inside their town center's firing range while another does not. Finally. Finally. I don't mind having a shit gold spawn as long as my opponent's got a shit gold spawn too. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's fair. But, you know, sometimes your opponent's got a gold spawn in the range of TC, and yours is like not in the range of fucking Berkshire. It is no longer possible to forcibly tunnel through woodlines by chopping trees and moving past them. Chopping trees now keep the same movement blockers as when they're part of the woodline, and only once they're fully harvested do they allow for movement to reach the trees behind them. So chop throughs are gone. Now, this is a change I dislike. I don't like this change. And the reason I don't like it is because I think that chopping through created for some good moments and created for some interesting plays. And, you know, one of the most hyped moments in AOE4 is when, oh my god, he chopped through and then the knights come in, right? And I'm not a big fan of this change. I'm just not. So, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be good, but I don't personally like it. Felled trees and dense forests are easier to select in Mediterranean, Asia subtropical. By the way, I don't know if I need to like explain this, but if a chopped tree, you cannot move through it. You also cannot build on it. I don't know if I like this change. I don't know. Building on it, I don't mind. Chopping through it and walking through it, I don't like that. I don't like that. So you can't stomp the trees next to your TC? I actually don't know that. So I don't know how the straggler trees interaction works. Like, can you build on it or not? I actually don't know. But yeah, I am not a fan of this change. Some people will love it. I know a lot of people like the way it is in AOE2. Personally, I don't. Fix the bug where the lobby host had a chance to spawn in a pocket position. Balance and bug fixes. Okay, this is the juice we got here. This is it. Fixed an issue where having a negative amount of stone prevented the repair of wooden structures and vice versa. Bug number 1, get it out of here. Fixed an issue where production buildings couldn't produce after loading a save file. Huh? Amazing. Rewarded to help detect the blacksmith to increase the range damage specified. They apply to arrows and bolts. Okay. I mean, we know that by now, but new players might not. Fix the crash that could occur after repairing a Malian ally's landmark after that player left the match. Okay, that's very specific. Ensure that the display weapon range of keeps, outposts, and town centers during placement matches... Wait. Ensure that the displayed weapon range of keeps, outposts, and town centers during placement matches, the range displayed after construction. What the fuck does this mean? Oh, during placement matches the range. I was like... I guess it had different range if you were building it and when it finished? Or it showed a different range? Yeah, I was like, during placement matches? I was like, is that for new players? No, don't give me shit on this. This is not written properly. Thank you. Stealth units will now show the correct unique player color, team color, fixed an issue where unit would be visible. Oh my god, this was so annoying. Holy fudge. Do you know this? When you see the villagers in the woodline, but you can't click on them? That's this. You know when you see them and you can't click on them. It's like you don't see them, but you see them. Holy, that was actually a really annoying bug. Fixed issue where the benefits of some research technology would be lost. Okay, poggers. Console only, poggers. Victory condition updates. Are you ready? Sacred victory timer now pauses while enemy units are standing on a sacred site, regardless of if allied units are also on that sacred site. Oh shit. Okay, that's good. So for those that don't know, before, if the enemy would step on your sacred site, but you had units, it doesn't prevent the sacred site ticking. Now, if I have 10 men at arms and I'm holding the sacred site, if an enemy steps on it, it will stop the countdown. So this is actually a good change. I'm assuming, because I thought this was done already, I'm assuming maybe it wasn't working every time. Wonder now scales based on map size. Micromap, 5,000 of each food, wood, gold, and stone. Small, 6,000. Large, 7. Large and larger. Isn't it large and gigantic? Large and larger? kekw. Yo, the guy that was writing this was like large and... fuck, what is it? Larger. I'll just put larger. Fuck it. Biggest of them larges. So, Wonder, I guess, received a buff in one-on-ones. Same in 2v2s. And it got nerfed for 3v3s and 4v4s, right? How does that work for Mongols? I am assuming that Mongol would be 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, and 11,000 each, right? Oh wait, 9,000. What am I talking about? No, wait, wasn't Mongol 2,000 more? I don't like this for FFAs, I'm not gonna lie. I know that devs probably didn't consider this, and they probably just considered it for team games. And for team games, maybe it makes sense, but for FFAs, this kind of sucks. Okay, guys, now we're entering big changes. Prepared Monka TOS and prepare Poggers, whichever one. Non-landmark town centers, range reduced from 8 to 6 tiles. Non-landmark town center, garrison space reduced from 10 to 7. I don't like these changes, and I'm going to tell you why. I'll just give you an example. You make a town center, and then longbows come, and they can kill your villagers on their town center. I don't like this approach at all. And I've said I've talked about this. I've said this to devs as well, but I don't understand why TCs need a nerf in the first place. I feel like if they wanted to nerf TCs, I think nerfing HP a little bit would be good. But the TC now cannot defend itself. And what this does is it possibly, I say possibly, I don't know, pushes castle rushes back into meta. And I don't think castle rushes are good for the game. Like, I think an occasional castle rush is alright, but castle rush meta is not good. We used to have this meta before, and it was not good. I'm not a fan of either of these. Like, also 10 to 7 is just like a weird fucking number as well. Like, why is it not 8? You know, so at least you can make a TC on the board. It's like 7, really. The Nari says a nerf to TC booming is good. I mean, which civs TC boom? Abbasid in China? And like what other civ? Listen, if like 8 civs did 2 TC every game, I would agree. Okay? If 8 civs did 2 TC every game, I would agree. Like, very few civs go multiple TCs. Or if they do, this doesn't affect them. For example, I know some people will say like, oh, but Rus and French go to TC. Yeah, but this doesn't affect them at all. So this just affects the boom civs. And I didn't think that Abbasid 2 TC was a problem. And I didn't think that China 2 TC was a problem. If they wanted to nerf the TCs, you could make them have less ranged armor, right? So that bows or archers or longbows can do like more damage to them, or have them less HP so they're easier to punish. But giving them attack range of 6 tiles and then like having longbows just go around and kill your villagers, you know, TC doesn't shoot, I'm not a big fan of that. Economic expansion in Feudal Age has been meta game for a long time. We're trying to create a better balance between the 3 strategic paths of economic expansion, fast stack, and military. Currently, there's not enough counterplay to construct a second town center. I disagree with that completely. English, at the top level, English doesn't do a second town center, usually. 1 TC is better. French, 2 TC, sure. Rus can go 2 TC, sure. Abbasid in China. Malian doesn't go 2 TC. Delhi doesn't go 2 TC. HRE doesn't do 2 TC anymore. Mongol doesn't do 2 TC at all. Like, these civs that I'm saying they're not doing it, there's no situation they're doing it in. So, and Ottoman, like, some people have tried 2 TC, but 1 TC play, all in feudal or castle rush is better. So, I don't know. This is basically just nerfing Abbasids and Chinese. We'll see. I mean, maybe it's good. I'm not gonna lose my sleep over it, but I think if the meta switch to castle rushes, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's better. Not that that's not good. I don't think that's better than what we have now. Yeah, Mu did get a nerf. Defensive buildings and structure and placement now attacked at the correct speed in the UI. Bombers and cannons properly deal damage when using attack ground. When a villager constructor drop off building, they will drop off any resource they're carrying before moving on to the execute command. Ooh! Okay, so you don't have to do the trick anymore. You can just shift queue them. So right now, if you drop off resources, if you have wood and you make a mill, you cannot shift queue it, or otherwise they're not gonna drop off wood. But now you can shift queue them, which is nice. Fixed an issue where units could sometimes use torches against other units. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Scout weapon information are correctly displays. Naval civilization. Or naval updates, all civilizations. Fishing boats. Line of sight reduced from 14 to 11 tiles. Health reduced from 125 to 100. Deli fishing boat health reduced, and roost fishing boat. I actually didn't know about these changes. Heated shot arrows now restart the burning effect timer when hitting an already burning naval target. That is the archer ship upgrade in Imperial. I actually didn't know about these changes. How do I feel about them? I mean, I'm trying to think, what is the point of this? Like, what is this trying to nerf exactly? Now, maybe you can do water raids. Wait, how much does the demo ship do damage? Does anyone know demo ship damage? Because demo ship landing into fishing ships leaves them on very low health. 95, so it doesn't one-shot still? No, it can't be 80. It has to be more than that. I mean, I guess you can possibly harass more with archer ships. And I'm assuming springle ships will... obviously, they're going to take less attacks to kill them. But... And maybe on hybrid maps, you can also... like, pick them off easier with archers. But... I mean, okay. I mean, water eco is really strong. But... it's an interesting way to go about it. Okay, are you guys ready for the walls? Are you guys ready? Placing walls is easier than ever before. Dragging walls over obstacles will automatically split the wall into 2 or more sections, allowing you to wall across multiple blockers. You know what this means? Let me show you, baby. Let me show you. This is the thing that I've been hyping about, that I said that a change is coming that people are gonna fucking love. And this is the change. So this change is massive, okay? This change is massive, okay? Like, villagers build smarter. Instead of constructing bastions last, villagers will build from end to end, starting and ending with bastion places. So now, on November 14th, baby, you don't have to do this anymore. Okay? You don't gotta build like that anymore. You know how you build? You go like this. You just drag that bitch right like this, and it's gonna place a wall here and here in one go. Boom, you're done. That's it. It's so much nicer to play with. Another thing, you know how sometimes when you're playing, like, let's say I want to wall this off, right? Let's say my opponent is here and I'm here. You know how before you gotta do this shit, and then this shit, and then this shit, and you gotta hold shift, and then this shit, right? Now you just do this. Boom, you're done. That's it. That's it. This, like, out of all the changes, balance or whatever, this is probably my favorite change. It is so, so good. But there's more, okay? There's more. Are you ready? There's some things from AOE2 I like. Palisade mid-wall bastions are no more. Bastions are no longer produced between palisade wall segments. This means you don't have to manually cancel them for resources back. Bastions on the endpoints of palisade still exist, but cost no resources and build instantly, baby. So no more of this shit. No more. We don't gotta do that anymore. You just place this bitch right this. That's it. You're done. That's it. No more of this, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. Bastions on the endpoints of palaces still exist, but no cost. All resources can be used as part of the walls. What does this mean? Building a wall across a gold mine, stone mine, or berries will completely block navigation so that the resource acts as part of the wall. We've added new gap files. Small walls that extend from wall end pieces to help clearly show that what is and not walled off. Guys, this is what I was hyped about the most in this whole expansion and patch. Literally fucking walls. So let me explain to you. You might be like, no. Wait, hold up. Yes, you can wall like this. And if you wall from here to here, okay? Basically, the wall is gonna go all the way to here, and from here, all the way here. You cannot pass around the gold mine. So there is a wall that's not just going to look like this. It's going to kind of, like an arrow. It's gonna stick to the both sides of the wall, like from this side, and you cannot pass around this gold. Now this also works for berries. You can wall like this from here to here, from here to here, and then from here to here. It works on berries and it works on gold and stone as well. It's sick. It's sick. Connect walls with other players. It is now possible to join walls together, making walling with your teammates far easier than before. Stone walls connected in this way do not create walkable bridges between them, but do work together to block navigation. Walls cannot be placed closer to blockers. Previously, listen to this one, this is very important. A one-tile clearance was required between walls and blockers, such as building resources. This has been reduced. So you can wall off your landmarks. You know what you can do now? You can wall off gold like from here, not here. See now, this is the minimum. You can wall off gold like this. Boom, 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 and boom. You can wall your landmarks. You can wall off your buildings. If you, let's say this is your, landmark, right? You can wall off. Oh, I can't do that. What building can I make? I'll make a house. If this is your landmark, you can wall off your landmark with wood and stone walls. You can wall off your town center. Okay? I'm telling you, this is what I was excited about, and I was very surprised how long they took to show this. Because in my opinion, this is like the biggest thing. Because this is not only great changes, but they're insanely good quality of life changes. Like insanely good quality of life changes. To wall along the footprint edge. However, it is not possible to wall in such a way that buildings can be used to block navigation to keep consistent with the buildings or not walls design. Yeah, so what this means is you cannot wall off like this, and that's a full wall, okay? So you cannot wall with buildings. And I agree with that. I don't want this to be an AOE2 where you can wall like this with buildings and then build a wall or something. I don't like that. So you cannot use buildings and then wall to it to make it impassable. Okay, that's the main point. That is stupid as fuck. How is that stupid? You would literally make like barracks here, and then the opponent can't harass you at all. That'd be stupid as fuck. Like that would change the game completely. So yeah. I personally like that they kept it that way. Breaking a wall segment also breaks adjacent segments. This applies to wall segments connected horizontally as well as segments connected directly behind. So it's much higher impact to break through and harder to repeatedly re-wall. Basically, guys, what happens now is if you have a layer like this, okay? Let's say this is, let me build these three. If you destroy this wall segment right here, this and this will fall as well. And this works for stone walls too. So now destroying one wall segment destroys three. Yeah, it's like gates. Well, gates are, I think, more than that even. Yeah. So more walls are going to be destroyed, thus making stone walls and walls a lot less efficient. Gates are now omnidirectional, meaning that they no longer require placement facing a particular direction. Owned and ally units can use gates to climb onto the walls, but enemy units can no longer use access for gates. I kind of like this. I don't like the fact that I gotta like turn my gate a certain way because what if the units can climb? I think it was just annoying. It's like the opponent doesn't make a play. You just can fuck up, right? And it's kind of silly. So I like that too. Fixed an issue where units could move onto the stone walls bastion after an adjacent wall was cancelled. Walls no longer shift when terrain deforming structures are built near them. This fixes the segments popping to a tiered appearance. Okay. So are you guys liking the new walls? Dude, this was what I was so excited about, and every time we had more news, I thought they were gonna mention it, and they never did. And I kept saying, guys, there's another change that's coming that's not mentioned. And to me, legit, like, new civs are cool and all, but for the game, this is the biggest change. Like, it's so good. Like, I call out when shit is bad and when I don't like it, but this is really good. And I've played with this, by the way, already. It feels so nice. Like, you might think you know, but until you play it, like, you build a wall, and then you don't have to do anything. It's just like... It's just good. Since this is a part of the game, it was including expansion marketing. Like, honestly, this should have been like included in the expansion marketing because it's that good. It's that good. But in my opinion, like I said, other than new civs and like obviously having campaign, this is to me the biggest change, and it's huge, and it's probably one of the biggest changes we've had because it changes the way the game gets played fundamentally, and there's also other changes like walling off the resources and stuff like that. But walls, amazing. We don't like the chop through is gone. All right, anyway. Fixed an issue where the composite boost technology was giving less attack speed than intended for basic archers. Trade ships properly received +5 fire and ranged armor after researching the armor caravan technology. Chinese added buff indicators to the UI for the Tang, Yuan, and Ming Dynasty bonuses. Buff indicators. I wonder to the UI. I mean, I guess I would have to see what this is because I don't know what this means exactly. Imperial officials are no longer counted as idle workers while automatic tax collection is turned off. Okay, I never had that off, so. History Academy Landmark fixed an issue where dock technologies building multiple Resouces as Delhi while not having population room will no longer provide a 3 free scholars bonus. I didn't know this is a thing. Hello. The English king can no longer be converted. Malian traders. Malian traders that pass an outpost that is too close to generate tax will now display +0 gold. Okay. Researching packs from no longer causes outposts to be displayed as cubes while on Xbox One. Wait, that's a nerf. Wait, that's a nerf. The cannon will now respawn at the same position near the landmark town center. Fix the visual, blah, 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 blah. These are bug fixes. Kremlin. Supply tickets now adhere to their 80-second recharge timer. Living militia now costs the correct amount of food. Corrected an issue where militia would expire after 8 seconds instead of intended duration. Never had that happen. Warrior monks will now prioritize attacking over healing when used in patrol and attack move commands. That's a good change. That's a good change. Because if I want them to heal, I would rather press a button. I always want my units to attack unless told otherwise. Like, what sucks is sometimes you have like 5 warrior monks, you A move, and instead of them attacking and buffing your units, they just start healing, right? And then you gotta disable it so that they attack. Ongoing, known issues. Jean d'Arc's Strength of Heaven buff disappears when upgrading a buffed unit. Okay. You guys don't know what that is, right? Yeah, I was like, why is this here? Because I don't think this was ever posted anyway. It's a known issue, but you guys didn't know the unit. But the issue is known. But there you go. There you go. That's a known issue, right? We all know it. We all know it. You guys know it. I know it. Japanese treasure caravans lose resource when embarking and disembarking. Okay, you guys knew that too, right? Like the Japanese treasure caravans. You guys knew about those too, right? Yeah. Unable to queue in quick match when over-selecting the downvoted maps. Selecting. Okay, investigation, disclaimer. Wow. We're planning to have a patch in late November or early December to light up our final event of the year, Tons of Toys. This seasonal event will include more theme challenges, a login event reward, and even a new seasonal biome. Okay, guys, I can't tell you what the biome is, but listen to me carefully. I'm going to read this again. There is going to be a seasonal event that's going to be happening in late November or early December, right? It's called Tons of Toys, and it's going to include themed challenges, a login event reward, and even a new seasonal biome. I don't know what that could be. This minor patch will also include some balance changes and bug fixes. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it, guys. It's gonna be the desert biome. Because that's what happens in the winter. In December, specifically. Alright, that's it. Now, we got some good stuff. A lot of the bugs were fixed, which is very nice. A lot of the AI stuff was fixed. We've seen the Empire Wars are added. kekw. Quick match, more vetoes. A lot of different changes. Okay, devs, can I get like a special award in the game? Because I have defeated advanced combat with 0 units lost with Gulams. So if I could get like a medal for it that says, you know, that in the game, that would be great. Because now everyone's gonna have this. Come on. Why you gotta do me like that? Now, there are some things I do dislike. I mentioned about the TC change. Like I said, if the TC change, or if they wanted to nerf the TCs, I think there's different ways of nerfing them. Personally, I dislike this type of nerf, but it is what it is. I don't mind that once you chop down a tree, you cannot build on it, but I don't like that you cannot walk through it. Okay, I don't like that part. But then we got the wall changes, which are great, and I am so excited to play on them. You know, one time, I'm going to tell you guys something. One time I was playing a game. I mean, nobody noticed it, right? But this was like a month ago. So I played for a few days, you know, the new civs and all that. And then I came back on you know, live game and I was streaming. And I went to build a wall like this. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then, you know, and then I went this way. But I was like, you know, nobody could have known. Like, people would just think, oh, he fucked up. But because I was playing so much with the smarter walls, like walling off like this, I did it like a few times during streams, but yeah, nobody caught on. Because it's such a, you know, stretch for someone to be like, yo, that must mean that you can build walls from side to side. I think I saw it, but I didn't know why you did it. Yeah. That's it. So prepare for landmark walling, prepare for gold mine walling. It's going to be great. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Sabathon is starting on 9th of November. Make sure to tune in, brothers. It's going to be great. I got a lot of stuff planned. I got some tournaments planned for you guys. There's going to be some show matches that I'm organizing. It's going to be amazing. So make sure to tune in. YouTube gamers, thanks so much for watching. Check me out on Twitch. I'm probably live right now doing a Sabathon or just, you know, streaming normally. If you're watching on Twitch, let's keep going.